Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. If you're thinking about retirement savings or ways to plan for your financial future, you've probably come across a lot of confusing terms like non-deductible traditional IRA and Roth IRA. But don't worry, today we're breaking it all down in simple terms. The big question we're answering today is, can a non-deductible traditional IRA be turned into a Roth IRA? Stick around, I'll walk you through what that means, how it works, and why you might want to do it. My name is Tommy Clout. I'm president of Third Act Retirement Planning. It's a company that I started back in 2000. I'm also a certified financial planner, chartered financial consultant, qualified kingdom advisor, and my degree from college is in finance as well. So let's go ahead and jump into what is a non-deductible IRA. First things first, let's talk about what a non-deductible traditional IRA is. Traditional IRA, or individual retirement account, is a type of account where you can save money for retirement. Well, most of you probably already knew that. Normally, when you put money into a traditional IRA, you can deduct that amount from your taxable income. And there are thresholds to this. And it also depends if you're married. And it also depends if you're participating in a retirement plan at work, like a 401k. But this is the general gist of a traditional IRA. This is great because it lowers your taxes right now. And assuming tax rates stay the same, when you retire, you'll be making less than what you're making in particularly your peak earning years. But if you make too much money or are covered by a retirement plan at work, like a 401k, you might not qualify for the tax deduction. In that case, you can still contribute to a traditional IRA, but it's called a non-deductible traditional IRA because you don't get any tax break on the money you put in. Even though it's non-deductible, the money in the account still grows tax deferred. So that's pretty good. That means you don't pay taxes on investment earnings until you take the money out later. Sounds good so far, right? But here's the catch. When you withdraw the money in retirement, you'll have to pay taxes on the growth. And that's where the Roth IRA comes in. What makes a Roth IRA different? Now let's talk about the Roth IRA and why it's so popular. With a Roth IRA, you pay taxes on the money you put in up front. So no tax break now, but here's the good part. When you take the money out in retirement, it's completely tax-free. That means all the growth on your investments is yours to keep. No taxes, nada. Pretty cool, right? Also, when you withdraw from a Roth during retirement, that income is not counted towards your provisional income, which can impact the amount your Social Security's tax or bump you into higher brackets in the case of withdrawals from a traditional IRA. But here's the thing. If you make too much money, the IRS doesn't let you contribute to a Roth IRA direct. That's where the backdoor Roth conversion comes in, which is what we're talking about today. The backdoor Roth conversion. All right, let's talk about how it works. The backdoor Roth conversion is a clever but perfectly legal way to get around the income limits for Roth IRAs. Here's how it works in just a few steps. I'm going to give you a pow, pow, pow. 3 steps here. Boom, boom, boom. Contribute to a non-deductible traditional IRA. Since there's no income limits for this type of IRA, anyone can do it. Number 2, convert the non-deductible traditional IRA to a Roth. Woo! That's a mouthful. After making your contribution, you can convert the money into a Roth. That's step 2. Step 3, pay taxes on any earnings. If your contribution grew a little before you converted it, you'll owe taxes on the growth. However, if you do the conversion quickly, there may not be much growth. So your tax bill could be small or even zero. Now, why would you want to do this? I think we've already discussed it briefly, but let's get into more of the details of it. Why would someone want to go through the process of all that paperwork? Well, here are the main reasons why, and I'm going to give you 3 of those as well. Number 1, the tax-free growth. Like I said earlier, with a Roth IRA, all the investment growth is tax-free when you take it out. That's a huge benefit, especially if you're young and have decades for your money to grow. Or even if you're 50, you could grow to your 80. Number 2, no required minimum distributions. Well, since there's no tax on Roth IRA distribution, the IRS doesn't care when you take it out. Unlike traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs don't force you to take money out at a certain age. This gives you more flexibility with your retirement planning. Number 3, access to your contributions. With a Roth IRA, you can withdraw the money you contributed, but not the growth, anytime without penalties or taxes. This can be helpful in cases of emergencies. All right, so let me just briefly talk to you about things I want you to watch out for if you decide to do this. This all sounds good, but there are a few things to keep in mind before jumping into a backdoor Roth. And 2 main things on this one. Pro-rata rule. This is super important. If you have other pre-tax money in a traditional IRA, the IRS looks at all of your IRA accounts together when you do the conversion. This means you might end up owing more taxes than you expected. If you have $100,000 in traditional IRAs and $10,000 of it is non-deductible and you want to convert over that $10,000, they are going to do a ratio ruling on that conversion. So keep that in mind. Number two is the timing. You'll want to convert the money as soon as possible after contributing to the non-deductible traditional IRA to avoid any unexpected investment growth. I keep saying that, but that's the big disadvantage. And depending on what your investments are in, that growth could be tremendous. And depending on what your tax bracket is, it could be detrimental to you as well. So if you're not sure about these details, it's a good idea to talk to a financial advisor or a tax professional. We help our clients with this. They've had success with it over the years, and we've seen it be very effective. Either a financial advisor or tax professional, they can help you figure out if this strategy makes sense for you. So in conclusion, the bottom line is yes, you can transform a non-deductible traditional IRA into a Roth IRA using what is called the backdoor Roth conversion. It's a great way to get the benefits of a Roth IRA, even if your income is too high to contribute directly. But remember, this is not a one-size-fits-all strategy. It's important to weigh the pros and cons, and if you need, get professional advice before you make any big moves with your retirement. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big old fat juicy thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more easy to understand financial tips. And let me know in the comments, have you tried a backdoor Roth conversion, or are you thinking about it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, take care and keep planning. And as Jimmy Buffett used to say, keep your boat between the navigational beacons.